Hello, students. So we've been doing this in class. We did it last week. So this is more of a refresher for you, but we're going to make sure that we have a solid second paragraph. So we're writing a 3-paragraph essay this first time around. We've already done the intro, but this is for our second paragraph. Some of you are expressing, you're like, I'm not sure if it's right. And so this video, I'll be looking at your writing tomorrow. Make sure you bring it back. But we're going to just make sure that we have a very solid second paragraph. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to take you through the steps. Remember, today I wanted to do it more with you, but because we wanted to do our presentations, we ran out of time. And so we're going to go a little bit deeper in this video. Make sure you pause as you watch this video. And if I highly recommend you having your yellow draft paper and your Oreo organizer out in front with you. I also mentioned if you've been absent, like some of you are absent last week, a few days or the whole week, if you can ask for parent support to finish working on this, because I'm going to meet with students tomorrow, but you know how it goes. I sometimes can't meet with all of you in one session. And so if you can try to get some support from your parents in finishing, that would be, or a sibling, you know, that would be amazing. But I would really love for all of you to come back with your second paragraph complete so we can work on our final paragraph, our closing paragraph. So I'm going to make this nice and big just to go over what I have. This is one thing that we have not had a chance to get to, but you can do this at home with coloring pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you have. And if you don't do it, it's fine as well. I will do it with you in class eventually as well. Just it's another way to really organize your essay. It's helpful. So it's color coding. We call it the painted essay. So I'm going to look at my Oreo organizer. I have my opinion here. It's in green. My reason 1, I have my reason 2, I have my reason 3. We did all of this in class. We talked about our examples. So I have an example for reason 1. I have an example for reason 2. And I have an example for reason 3. And lastly, I have like my closing sentence. And so remember, this is how we organized. We started to organize our writing or our thoughts, right? So we did our intro paragraph, and I just want to reread what I have. And then we're going to get started on our second paragraph, just so that you always, as a writer, always want to reread your things or reread your intro or reread what you've done, just so that you're able to get started. So my intro, can you imagine if OSEA offered more electives? I believe, so that's my hook. Remember, that's not here. And I taught you how to start with a hook where you could ask a question. Then I pulled my opinion here. I believe OSEA students should offer more electives to students. This should be in orange. I just realized. Let me fix that really quick. So all my reasons are going to be in orange. So my first reason, I'll read it right now. Is it in orange? That's weird. When I pull it like that, oh well. Let's just do it again. So present mode. That's strange. When I exit out of it, it's orange, and right here it's green. Anyway, so one reason, OSEA, so your reasons are going to be in orange, and I taught you how to just recopy them now in paragraph format. So one reason OSEA should offer more electives is so students can explore their interests. So that was my reason 1. Reason 2, secondly, students need fun and exciting breaks from academic content. Reason 2. Reason 3, lastly, if more electives were offered, teachers would have an opportunity to plan exciting activities. I always talk about, wow, if we had more electives, I could plan more for you all. And then lastly, as you can see, this is my closing sentence. I'm restating my opinion. There are many reasons why OSEA needs to offer more electives to all students. I have a little tiny mistake in there, but that's totally fine because we haven't gotten to our revising and editing lessons. And so I like to purposely leave mistakes in there. So now we're ready for our second paragraph, which is the body of our paragraph, because we only have 3 paragraphs. So first is intro, second is body, and the third is the closing. And so I need, again, my yellow drafting paper. I'm doing it here so you can see it here, but ideally I would be showing it to you here on my yellow drafting paper. And you can use highlighters to highlight the way I'm highlighting, so it can really help you a little bit more to get organized during your writing, during your drafting. So I'm going to exit out a little bit so I can write on here. So it's kind of hard to do it this way. Let me just make this bigger. And so now I'm going to go enter. I'm going to indent because I have to leave a space. It's my second paragraph. Remember, pause so that you can make sure you're following along. Pause whenever you need to pause. So I want to start with my second paragraph, restating my opinion in a different way. So remember, my opinion is I believe OSEA should offer more electives to students. I might start off with, it would really be beneficial to all OSEA students if more electives were offered. Okay, so I have my opinion restated, or my topic sentence for this paragraph. It's my topic sentence. It's letting me know that I'm going to be talking again about all my reasons as to why OSEA needs more electives. There are other ways to start. I could also say, I'm going to erase it. There are many reasons why OSEA should offer more electives to all students. You see, there's just many ways to do this. There isn't just one way. Okay, so now I have my topic sentence. I have to talk about my reasons and my examples. Now, here's the thing. I've already said my reasons up here, but now I want to say them in a different way. So I might change the words around a little bit to make it sound more interesting. If not, it gets kind of repetitive. So reason one reason OSEA should offer more electives is so students can explore their interests. So I might say, firstly, and I'm going to make this orange because that's my reason. So I'm going to switch to orange. So firstly, or first of all, students deserve to be enrolled in different electives so they can, first of all, students deserve to be enrolled in different electives so they can find out about, or find different ways or different things that excite them. Ooh, you see how I'm like pausing? I'm really thinking about the words I want to use. I reread. First of all, students deserve to be enrolled in different electives so they can find different things that excite them. Basically saying the same thing, but in a different way. Now, I didn't copy my example. I haven't used it, so I can really use the one I have there. So I'm going to go to red and I'm going to say, for example, OSEA could hire teachers to teach cooking classes. How amazing would that be? Yoga and even robotics. That would be really cool. So notice how I took that from my example one. We did that work in class. And so you can copy as is. Now, I need to mention my second reason. And here, secondly, students need fun and exciting breaks from academic content. So I might start with, how can I start this? I don't have to say secondly. Let me change it to orange. I might even ask a question. Don't you get tired throughout the day? Don't you get tired throughout the day when we just focus on academics like math, reading, and writing? I know some of you are like, oh my God, sometimes we don't have time for science at the end of the day. And so I have to try to find pockets of time for it. So don't you get tired throughout the day when we just focus on academics like math, reading, and writing? So that's my second reason, right? So I might even add, we need some breaks from the academics. We need breaks from the, I say this word in class, from the rigor. And now I'm going to copy my example as is. I have, for instance, our academics is full. And for time, I'm going to just copy it like this so I can finish the video a little bit sooner. But I'm taking my example from here. So for instance, our academic day is full of challenging tasks. Our brains need to also rest and de-stress through fun activities like dance. I want to give another example of a different elective that we could potentially have. Like, think about how much fun we had when the wooden dance floor came. Yeah, so we have our second example, or second reason, second example. Now, third reason, lastly, if more electives were offered, teachers would have an opportunity to plan fun activities. So I'm going back to orange. I might say, thirdly, let's see, I changed it back. Give me a second. So thirdly, teachers would have more time to plan if students had more electives during the week. You know, we talk about planning time all the time. So teachers would have more time to plan if students had more electives during the week. And again, now I'm going to take my example 3, and I can add it here as is because we worked on it and we haven't included it prior to this. So let me make this a little bit bigger. So imagine if teachers had more time to plan. Teachers could plan interesting field trips or plan fun projects like readers' theater. Giving more examples. Now, this paragraph is long. Second paragraph, the body is pretty long, right? And that's okay because it's the body and this is where we're really talking about all of our reasons. Now, I need a closing sentence for this as well. So I might, what can I say? I want to wrap up this paragraph. Let me see. How can I end this? There are many reasons. I might say it's time. It's time to ask Mr. Limon and our principal, Mrs. Kelty, to hire some more elective teachers. And that's it. That's your second paragraph. So you should have something similar to me, obviously not the same thing because you all have different topics, but you're following the same structure that I have. I would love to see it tomorrow. If you don't finish it tonight, I don't want you to stress out. We can work on it tomorrow as well during class time or even during homework, but I would really, really love for you to try today. Okay, thank you so much. It takes a while for the video to upload. Hopefully it'll upload soon. But again, if you don't get to it tonight, it's okay. As long as you try your very best. I'll see you next time or see you tomorrow. Bye.